play the game. There are a few notable bugs in the game anyone which has played it for long enough has found. The biggest issue with it is it tends to lose a ball during one of the multi-balls, if not in most of the multi-balls, and you can never finish the game. To avoid that, you could just slowly let the multi-balls go away. I think the one in question is it's one of them. North America, typically you play though, it's good points. But we'll get started here.
Welcome to Ripley's Auditorium.
So there's a skill shot which goes into that left area in the center of the table. I missed it. If you actually hit it correctly, it will go into the scoop there through a hole that you can't really see from this angle. Main objective of this game is to start the quests. You can see the shot on the right side, right upper center area, has Asia lit at the moment. If we get in there, we should start the Asia quest.
It's time to visit Asia.
To complete Asia, we have to hit the spinner 25 times. There are 2 spinners on this table, which makes it easier.
I bet that hurts, and I don't even have feet.
So we still have to hit 9 more to get the letter. That should do it. We got max bonus on there, and we get a Ripley letter. If you get all 7 letter in Ripley's, you start wizard mode. So as you can see, currently there is nothing lit for the next shot. We actually have to hit this ramp on the right side to relight a new shot. I find it easiest to backhand like that. You could also shoot from this area into it. It's all based off of how you like hitting the shot. We're gonna go into the quest marker right once again and get the next quest. Or we'll go through the ramp.
It's time to visit Australia.
So Australia, there's the one target you want to hit. It's the shot which we've been hitting for getting into the continents. If you just hit the barrier,
Look out!
you'll get 1 hit. But if you get into it, you get double points, and it counts as 2 hits. So there's 2. Okay, Lord Squeak. So we're gonna get the letter. We could probably get 1 more shot off here.
Nice shot.
And all of these also add up for the ending bonus.
A roller skating penguin. How amazing.
So that's over. We got about
Another
2 million off
name.
that
How
boat.
Nice.
Nice.
Very
See the
valuable.
scoop's lit? Scoop gives you a random award. And since we're at this point, we're going to discuss the boxes on the right side of the map. Or, sorry, center of the map. Center of the playfield. If you light those in a row, you'll get the reward. In order to get A, B, and C, you can see in the upper left that there is an A, B, and C with 3 different lanes. To get to those lanes, you hit up this scoop,
Get 3 in a row.
this ramp, sorry, and you hit it 1 of the shots. Now, if we were to hit this again, it will go through A. And the reason why it will hit through A is because the gate is currently open. Now, showing that we would hit the 3rd A, it would light an extra ball, seems profitable, so we're gonna hit it.
Shoot the right route.
And we got the extra ball lit.
Amazing things can happen.
If we hit the shot again, we would get C again. However, what we would like to do, go up the ramp.
Open, man.
Temple gate is open,
Shoot
but
the
most
left, bro.
importantly, when we go up the ramp,
Break
it's
the
going to
magic
block
code.
it off of A, and then you can nudge it based off of what you want. What we typically go for is the 2x play field, which is C up and down. So in order to get that, we'd have to hit it up the ramp again. Then we'd have to hit it up the center ramp. Here's our random. We're going to get to visit continent. This one we have to hit gravestones.
Weird gravestones.
Gravestones
My
are located left and right, as you can see, center and up. There's at least 4 targets for gravestones.
I can dig it. It's not plugged in yet, man.
As you can see, if we hit the scoop a few times, we will relight that random reward. As with all tables, hitting the top of the slingshot heading out is typically a bad thing. So we're going to try for the skill shot again. Too light. But we have the extra ball lit, and we have a new mode, so we're going to get in there. Extra ball animation.
Extra ball!
Very
It's time to visit North
dramatic.
America.
North America works off of the Bigfoot.
Try a ramp shot.
Now you can build those off of hitting the pop bumpers, but they reset after you drain the ball unless you get a Bigfoot lock later. Increase it if you want to. Well, first you have the 2 ramps which are currently lit. You hit those 2 ramps, it then goes to the right orbit and I think the shrunken head, and it repeats. So currently we could get 200,000 in Bigfoot bonus at that. Another way to increase the Bigfoot value, which we're going to try to do, but we do not. Lost the mode, is to hit it up where we hit that
Give
shot.
me an eye.
I think it raises it by 50,000. Good, Lord Squeak. I'm glad I could assist you with how those ABCs work. We're gonna get a visit continent from the
It's time to
randomness
visit
again.
Antarctica.
Antarctica mode. You guys shoot the ramps. It also is a multi-ball. It's one of the modes you probably want to skip if you don't want to lose the
That
ball.
penguin.
If you're playing a very long game, typically, is where you'll see that bug. So if you have your best score, you might want to consider not playing the modes, unless you're more familiar with the lost ball issues. Now, the reason why I mention this is because hopefully they will fix this
Don't
when
forget
they
the penguin.
redo the table for the Stern app. Top of it, they'll probably make it a lot prettier. First, we have to hit that orbit, which is very difficult, but we hit it. And then the ramps light up again, but that's all we're getting for that mode. Ball got stuck up in the pops there. Little nudge will get it out. Because we hit the ramp, we now have our next mode lit. South America is now lit. Africa is now lit. So if you don't want to do one of the modes or skip it, you can always do that.
It's time to visit Africa.
So here we go with Africa. We have to hit 5 idols in order to get the Ripley letter.
Keep going, man.
Do get a little bit of ball save here, thankfully. We hit the one shot.
Crush that idol.
Have to hit up the center ramp, or yeah, just the center ramp right now. Should be the right orbit.
Shoot the idol. Jackpot! Serve you right.
Trying to get our last shot in. We missed it. So, no Ripley letter. So, South Africa, or America, is our very last mode. Gonna start it up.
It's time to visit South America.
Gotta hit the shrinking head 6 times. This mode sucks.
I love collecting these.
One of the best shots to do on this is actually the ramp. The ramp's gonna do this for you. Typically, it hits the head 2 times.
You think it's easy being a shrunken head?
Ooh. But hitting it 6 times during this mode, pretty difficult. So at this point, we're just going to let it wind down because we don't want to lose the ball. And now that the 7th continent is finished, we can hit up.
Prepare to be amazed.
And we get our bonuses from everything we've done totaled. So if we do it a second time, we're going to get everything on this and everything on our second run.
Super jackpot is lit.
So we got 7,878,000 off of that, and it lights the super jackpot. What you get from that shot there? It's one of the randomness.
2 million.
And we accidentally hit the
Extra ball is lit.
the one shot to light a super jackpot. So you can see those super jackpots are below our ABC tic-tac-toe map. And we got the 2 million plus the extra ball. Now we can get the 6 million if we hit it.
The temple gate is open, man. Shoot the left ramp.
Trying to get in there for our extra ball and start Asia. We're kind of in a odd spot because we want to go for the super jackpot, but we want to hit the spinners now too.
It's time to visit Asia.
As you can see that left shot, there's a spinner shot and the super jackpot shot that dumps you down into the Bigfoot. So we'll finish that mode up really quick. One of the easiest modes you're going to get. And we're going to get our super jackpot.
Oh, I'm loving that.
And then we hit the ramp. So we can go
Do it
visit
again.
Africa.
It's time to visit Africa.
Now this is pretty much the game for you guys. Like I said, if you get Ripley's, you'll get to
Jackpot.
visit Atlantis, which is a super multi-ball mode.
Jackpot.
There's a few other things. If you get all the super jackpots, you start a Super Frog Frenzy multi-ball time mode, I believe. Be the best way to describe it.
Get the extra ball.
We got an extra ball lit somehow. A lot of extra balls on this table. This game does not go infinite on the extra balls though. Eventually you will only be getting 2 million per extra ball. So something to note. Now whether or not you can
Serve you right.
use up some extra balls and it will get to that point, I'm not positive, but pretty sure you lose your it only allows a certain amount of extra balls.
visit Europe.
Europe is the tombstones. Now, one other note on tombstones.
It's my favorite.
Is if you shoot it up this shot here, not there. If you shoot it up the right orbit, I do believe it increases the tombstone value up to 75,000 normally.
Penguin jackpot is lit.
Might be after a orbit hit. See, it's flashing now. That's the penguin jackpot. Not bad.
10, 9,
And you get penguin jackpot off of
7.
so many shots up there.
Ball 1 locked.
And now we have another mode for locking balls. And that is the skill shot we've been aiming for. Gives you random. Bojo gives you random stuff, and you can relight them by hitting the right ramp 4 times. Oops.
6. Centuries of comedy.
It's time to visit
And
Antarctica.
we have started Antarctic in the middle of Europe, which gives us our multi-ball, which is nice, and we can maybe complete the tombstones
That penguin can
more safely.
1 more to
But
go.
we don't have the time to finish it. We were 1 shot away from getting our letter. Nope, looks like we got our letter. Which is very nice. Oops. Idle there is a magnet, I believe, that shoots the ball around. Obviously, it went right through the outlane. So we're going to get ball 2 locked, which is another multi-ball option. That happened after we got the penguin
Multi-ball
jackpot.
is lit.
I'm not sure if that's
me to party.
the trigger or not. It might just be amount of orbits or something. But once you get the 2 balls locked, you just have to hit the shrunken head. Which it sounds like a good idea. What sounds even better. Oh, that's North America right now, so that's not gonna... Because it's already a multi-ball in North America, it won't trigger. You can see we're getting a letter for Bojo. We're just gonna hit the shrunken head here and start this multi-ball. Now this multi-ball is very beneficial because if you hit the ramps, both ramps, I believe you light Super Jackpot.
Get the jackpot.
Shoot the left ramp.
First, to find out for sure, we need to actually hit them.
No.
There's 1 shot.
Jackpot.
So here's the second jackpot.
Jackpot.
And Super Jackpot is lit. Now, where'd the other ball go? There it is. Oops, we just lost it. No Super Jackpot for us. Super
It's time to
Jackpot
visit
gets
North
wiped as
America.
soon as multi-ball's done. So, because we've had a nice long ball, you can see that the Bigfoot bonus is much better. Hitting it in there will give us, like I said, more points. But we need to actually hit one of the ramps. There we go.
Going, man.
As you can see, with the flashing Ripley's award, we got an add-a ball as well.
Just hanging around.
The current jackpot is the shrunken head, and I think the right orbit. Now it's back to the ramps.
2 more to go.
And each Bigfoot jackpot's now over 750 million. Keep in mind, we get that score if we complete all the continents again as well. So it's basically doubled as long as you could actually finish it all.
Just 1 more.
cradle the ball here. You could actually control this game very well if you really want to. There's another Bigfoot jackpot. Now we have to hit the shrunken head. As you can see, the shrunken head shot is not the easiest shot to get off. We're going to get a 1,000,000-point hit before we lose the multi-ball.
Nice.
And we got enough hits where we got the Ripley letter. We're up to 5. We'll end this tutorial when we finally get to the last letter. Seems like a good spot for it. So we're going to hit the ramp to light the continent and go to South America.
It's time to visit South America.
This is a mode which is definitely
Shrunken heads.
the mode we don't
I love
like if we just
collecting these.
drain the ball, unfortunately. We do get a minimal bonus, at least, for having the mode start.
Believe it or not. Shoot again.
And as far as the bonuses go, you get the idols for hitting that under the lower left area when it's lit. That's the one with the magnet, so you pretty much want to avoid it, but it's pretty much impossible to avoid it. You're going to hit it a bunch of times. And the jewels you get from going down the A, B, or C locations, as well as the road trip, which you could get by filling B down. Alright. We're going to finish our last mode here. Continent.
It's time to visit Australia.
Australia is a very good one to work with.
Boomerang.
If you're not good about hitting the scoop, you could do that for one shot. And that's a good solid hit for close to 750,000 points. But you really want to learn how to make the shot.
Who would have thought that?
Now we are going to need to get it in there 2 times,
Carefully,
or we'll drain the ball.
carefully.
So that's going to finish up Australia. We did get a hit in, so it wasn't for nothing. Now, one of the common strategies in this game is the 2x playfield. Unfortunately, we missed it.
Super jackpot is lit. That was
Super
awesome.
jackpot's lit. We'll hit it. Get an idle hit, and as you can see, it goes straight down the left side due to the idle messing with it. But we have an extra ball.
Shoot again. Amazing.
1 million.
So let's actually go for the 2x multiplier. This will give us a brief multiplier. We want to hit it down the right side one more time. And preferably on Asia. Asia's an easy one to get maxed. It's a lot of points.
Shoot the left ramp.
So we'll survive with just keeping the ball on the table. So we now have 2x playfield.
Double your fun.
Start the mode. And hit the special.
I don't believe it. It's time to visit Asia. Almost there.
So normally we would get 2.5 or 2.4 million for finishing it. That time we got 4.8.
Another letter in my name. How nice.
Hit it up the ramp. Hit it
I'd
up
travel
the
the world
scoop,
to
hopefully,
find one of those.
and start the next mode.
It's time to visit Europe.
Europe is the tombstones. All tombstones are maxed out at 350 now.
It's my favorite.
I'm scared. Lock is lit, man.
Trying to get enough for the Ripley letter, but we might. We got plenty of time.
Penguin jackpot is
As long as we don't lose the ball.
lit. This party don't last long,
Don't
man.
do it to me,
Time's
Idol.
running out.
10, 9, points everywhere. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And we're gonna mess it up. Oh well. Better than losing the ball, at least. We got a few hits on it. Gotta hit it up the ramp, which is actually gonna be a lock
Give me a
now.
P.
You can, if you don't want
Look out.
the rip-off mode, which I completely forgot, we'll go for that.
Give me an O.
If you go through that shot without having a continent
Look
lit,
out.
because you haven't hit the ramp, you're going to be spelling rip-off. Unfortunately, we hit the ramp.
Ball unlocked.
But we'll get back to that shortly. And we're going to start road trip. This is the other way you
Time
can
for a
get
road
jewels
trip,
for the
man.
end of the
A fast way to add jewels to my collection.
score. Pretty much just have to hit shots to get jewels. Top of that, you will be increasing the all continents bonus, which you get from that.
Now we're moving.
Time's running out.
Oh, I'm loving that. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
I'm just gonna add a jewel.
Ball 2 locked. Multi-ball is lit.
Hit me to party. 2, 1. Keep going, man.
Get quite a few that way. But the mode's over. Another jewel. And we could start multi-ball, but let's, I typically like doing it with a mode, but
It's
this is
time
going to
to
be
visit
North
North
America,
America.
which starts a multi-ball, so it's not going to give it to us now.
Try a ramp shot.
Get that bonus up. Scoop just gave us double jackpots. That is nice. Could have been nicer, but we'll take it. And we'll lose the ball. Work on our 2x multiplier. And let's get a mode going.
It's time to visit South America.
South America has hit the shrunken head 6 times. Well, you know what? We really want to hit it to start the multi-ball anyways. And now during multi-ball we can hit the shrunken head and hopefully get the 6 hits we need. Looks like we just got 3. And during this mode we got the jackpots that transform into the super jackpot after hitting them. Still working on the head though. My primary objective so we can get our letters finished.
Jackpot!
Got super jackpot hit.
$3 million!
I think we just got our last hit we needed. Hopefully. Now we got another hit there. I'm gonna believe we got our letter. Looks like we did.
I don't believe it.
So we have successfully spelled Ripley's. Still in this multi-ball though, we can get another super jackpot or 2. Work towards the super frog frenzy or whatever it is. I'm on PS4. I use my left analog stick to nudge the machine as necessary. Nudging is very important in all forms of pinball. And I know you can do it on your iPad and such. I just don't know the controls. But learning that would definitely benefit you. Usually you do it to save the balls. Obviously I do use it quite efficiently just to get shots I want lined up. Nudge often. There is never a bad reason to nudge if you are nudging to benefit yourself. There's plenty of ways to nudge yourself into trouble too, so keep that in mind. That should have done a super jackpot, I think. We've now collected 4 of the 6 super jackpots.
No! Jackpot!
Alright, we have another super jackpot lined
Jackpot
up.
is lit!
There we go.
$4 million!
Do it
And
again.
we just got our... did not count the jackpot. You get that in games, even the live games. Sometimes you hit the shot, doesn't count it. So we're gonna ricochet it and get the shot.
$5 million! Special is lit!
So we'd like 1 more super jackpot. Hit. We get that, we get our frog frenzy or whatever it is. I don't even know what it is, guys. It's honestly not worth all that much points, so I typically avoid it.
Jackpot!
And we didn't get there.
I don't believe it. You did it. I don't believe it.
Well, the nice thing is you guys typically compete against other mobile opponents during the tournaments.
I've searched all my life.
I think the guy who wins all the time is Toolnet or something. He's on the pinballarcadefans.com forums, I believe. Might want to shoot him a tell, ask him how he does it. Because he has some very phenomenal scores, not just for iPad, but overall in general.
Way to go.
So we just got our Atlantis mode.
Special is lit!
See, lots of points, lots of jackpots. Hit all the shots, keep the balls on the table if possible. get hit. All the shots. Get a lot of points. I don't think I've ever done it though. I have to shoot up that center ramp so many times. Head relights the jackpots. That's always good to know. And we lost it.
Congratulations, man.
Gives us a note that we got 6.7 million off
Another
of
letter
that.
in my name. How nice. I'd travel the world to find
I
one
agree,
of those.
Triad. I agree. So one thing we want to do is attempt the super jackpot, so we could get the frog frenzy as well. So in order to do that, we need to light super jackpot. One thing I haven't gone over is how to change the gate if you want a different shot. Because currently we want number 2 to light a super jackpot, right? But it says 1. So in order to do that, need a little bit of manipulation here. I guess I could have just shotted up the continent shot and then go through. But basically you change it by hitting the super jackpot shot.
That makes me feel big again.
Shoot again.
Or we will just accidentally get 2x playfield bonus. Well, since we're here, let's start up the mode.
It's time to visit Antarctica.
For me, man.
I don't believe it.
The temple gate is open, man. Shoot the left ramp. This party don't last long, man.
Time's running out.
10. Points everywhere. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1.
It's time to visit Australia.
We can maybe get a very quick shot here.
Boomerangs. An
Nope, we
incredible
missed it.
weapon.
Double points.
2 more to go.
Look out.
Good show, old man. Amazing.
Oh,
And
boy.
that will get us our
Right back
letter,
at ya.
I think.
I don't believe it.
Yep. So to be fair, I believe no, they had extra balls turned on during the first tournament, I think. which everyone played Black Hole forever.
Special is lit.
It's time to visit Africa. Try a ramp shot.
Jackpot! Crush that idol! Jackpot!
Collecting an idol would be good now.
Beat that fool upside the head with a dead fish, man.
Prepare to be amazed.
And this is continent pickup number 3. All the continents are worth 32 million, and we're going to get our last super jackpot from that. And the table goes a little crazy.
I don't believe it.
Now you done it.
And then it goes into frenzy mode. All switches are worth a lot of points. Which, if you have not played these modes before, hitting the spinner is worth a lot of points. Pop-uppers are always good too. Yeah, it's not multi-ball, but you do get the ball save till the end of the mode. And that's the end of Frog
Way
Frenzy.
to go.
Yep, that's right. The frog gets ripped. So that is everything there is to Ripley's. Hopefully you enjoyed the playthrough. And yeah, enjoy the game. Hopefully they come out with it on the Stern app, and they fixed a few of the bugs. They made it all nice and prettier, and whatever else they're gonna do with it.